Greetings, I'm Solidus-Skully, and welcome back to the Revenge of the Sith commentary with one of the bonus Bonanza missions. And yeah, you might be noticing something a little bit different. We're actually getting to play as one of the Magna guards. Now again, for those of you who don't know what these are, well, again, obviously the screen should tell you exactly what you need to know, but yeah, these are pretty much General Greivous' guard robots, and one of Grievous' initial designs, actually. Yeah, in conceptual phases, they were initially going to conceive General Greivous to be this very prototype Darth Vader looking creature, but instead that went to his guard, and quite frankly I'm kind of glad for that, because these Magna guards were always cool. I mean, especially the way they kind of display them in the movie as well, because like, I mean, if they lose their head, they just keep on fighting because they have all their, I don't know, central computer stuff in their chest rather than their brain, which is cool. You can actually pull off a lot of cool stunts with this, and I'm kind of saddened that they never got into the two-player mode. I guess maybe because they have such a specific moveset and that they probably wouldn't be a match for any of the Jedi or Sith opponents that you have to face in the game, but I don't know, it would have been cool regardless. And then again, this is also a bonus mission for a reason, mainly because you're going up against clone troopers who have a few more differentiated units and, you know, clone soldiers that you have to face off against, so yeah, they're kind of a bit more of a challenge than what you see in a regular level, at least up to this point in the game. But all the same, it's still pretty fun. I always love segments like this, and again, to kind of reiterate a bit of trivia, Jarian Monroe, Dr. Michael Corfin from the original Silent Hill 1, voicing the Magna Guards. How exactly he got to voice them here, I have no idea, but again, he sounds pretty cool as a man. I mean, maybe it's the voice distortion they have over at Lucasfilm, but it sounds pleasing to the ears. There are actually 3 bonus missions to speak of, really, to get into a bit more greater detail. Again, the first is one with the Magna Guards. The second, you're also going to be seeing this part where you get to play as General Grievous. There is another one involved with Anakin or Mustafa, but I'm going to be cutting that out because it doesn't really add much, if anything, different to what you'd be seeing during the main story path. And of course, there's a mission where you get to play as Master Yoda, so yippee. And we also get a prelude to one of the most annoying enemies in the game, the Jetpack Clone Troopers. Again, they move pretty quickly. They have very similar attacks to the grapple droids, except for the fact that they also have flamethrower attacks. I mean, they pretty much grapple you, and basically put you in a move where they pick you up, drop you down, and give you a nice little dousing of flame just to whittle down your health. And while I wouldn't say they're the most annoying enemies in the game, they are definitely up there, because sweet crispy Jesus, that Django DNA is potent. But yeah, since you're also not a Jedi, you're also pretty much reliant on Bacta tanks. Although, how will that affect a droid anyway? Aren't they machine parts? I mean, if we're going to be going by Star Wars logic here, wouldn't they need, like, repair kits or whatever, like from Knights of the Old Republic? Whatever. Basically, I mean, they don't have the force heal ability to help them out, so they're pretty much screwed. And of course, actually, hang on. Why are they facing off against one of the Separatist droids when they themselves are working for Grievous? Oh, my head. So, yeah, better enjoy this. I mean, unlike Obi-Wan, you can't pretty much just do anything about it. It's actually, you know what? Fuck it, I'm cutting this out. Because you've seen this battle before, this one is just gonna take even longer. You've seen what sort of attacks the Magna Guards have, a power attack, a slashy with slash attack, and, you know, the skippity-bop, hoppity-bop attack. So, yeah, teleporting. And now we're back with Obi-Wan Kenobi. We'll just, assume that the Crab Droid and the Magna Guards resolved their differences over a spot of pie, or they maybe took in a holofilm. Whatevers. Basically, now they've turned their sights on Obi-Wan, and now we can pretty much just finish off this mission where we have to stop the broadband internet from infesting Utapau. Because goodness knows what they'll do without their space porn, while they order from, like, space online shopping networks and get some space beer with some space nachos. Maybe they can finally order some blue milk. Which I've always wondered what it tastes like. Is it like blueberry milk? And why isn't there only red milk? Or can they finally afford the white milk? What am I talking about? Star Wars products. Because it has so much peripheral material and foodstuffs and well-built mythology, as I was talking about beforehand, even to the most tiniest detail. I mean, the fact that there's, like, 6 books on the fucking Gonk droid alone, it should probably tell you exactly what there is to know about the Star Warsian mythos thing. And if you're wondering why I'm just padding out for time with meaningless schlock, it's because, again, this mission has bugger all to do with anything, really. Like, I mean, Obi-Wan did point out to Commander Cody to track down General Greivous, because I guess maybe he escaped on that little wheel cycle thing. You know, that thing from Ratchet & Clank Tools of Destruction. You know, where you, like, rode around on a bicycle thing. I don't fucking know. I mean... Actually, we're going to be getting to that fight in a little bit, but I'm kind of surprised that they didn't do more with the Grievous boss fight, even though I do really like it in this game. I don't know, like, maybe, like, I mean, you could have had, like, a playable level segment where you rode that, like, lizard thing that, like, you know, you could chase Grievous down and have, like, a Crash Bandicoot-style animal riding level. I don't know, I think it would have been fun.
I'll take this.
Well, what you gonna do when the Jedi come for you? Well, bugger all nothing, really. Slash, slash, slash. Slash, slash, what's slash? Well, let's see, I'm pretty sure this is... Oh no, wait, I forgot. So this should pretty much be the end of it, but again, just to pad out the time, what else do we have other than... No, not the clone troopers, get out of the way. Actually, hang on, there's another, like, wheel cycle thing. Obi-Wan could have taken one of those and chased down Grievous. Yeah, you know what, this is pretty much the same fucking thing, so again, I hate to do this twice in one part, but teleporting!
General Kenobi, we've located Grievous.
I'm in. Let's go.
Meanwhile, with General Grievous, he decided to stop running away and decided to kill clone troopers and stuff. Yeah, this is pretty much where you get to play as General Grievous. He doesn't actually have force powers, but again, what he does have is his pseudo-force ability, is the ability to pretty much bring out all 4 of his lightsabers. Unfortunately, you can't quite pull off as many cool moves as he could in the 2D Clone Wars series, and neither can he do that, like, Rafflecopter soy, like, blade move you use against Obi-Wan in the fight. So, yeah. But again, playing as Grievous is still pretty cool, because again, he has some really fucking brutal grapple moves, man, like... Oh boy, they are tasty and cool and well, they would be graphic if it was like a God of War style game, but... I don't know, the fact that you get to use 4 lightsabers against these clones is just sick. And again, his other ability, he also gets to fire off a blaster pistol. Because apparently, Grievous doesn't care about the elegant weapons of a more civilized time. He prefers something as clumsy and random as a blaster. Now this fight actually does kind of progress into like a pseudo-boss fight where Grievous wins against Obi-Wan. Not that you really get to enjoy your victory for that long, but... yeah, I'm not going to be showing that off because, again, we pretty much have the main fight to go on with, and that one is significantly better because, well... In spite of not following the exact path of the movie, it is actually quite cinematic and really cool, so, I think it's preferential to show that one off, but, again, all the same, I think it is nice to show off General Grievous being cool, slashing people up, and, you know, just being a badass, really. Although, why the hell he's killing his own battle droids? Well, I mean, again, that's probably not very out of character for Grievous, given he's, like, a cruel dude, but, like, why is he slashing down the battle droids that are attacking him? Like, why are the battle droids attacking him? I'm kind of at a loss for words here, to be honest. But whatever. Again, like, after a point, Obi-Wan will then show up, and, yeah, we'll just continue on with the game, as is intended. And unfortunately, we skip over having to chase down General Grievous and having, like, maybe... I guess maybe if this was made in, like, the post-Uncharted era, like, of video gaming, they probably would have had, like, a quick-time event sequence where you jump on and, like, try and attack Grievous when he's riding down this thing. Like, I mean, it immediately switches to gameplay from here, but, yeah. I mean, as you might be noticing, again, if you could remember the General Grievous battle, yeah, I mean, not the General Grievous battle, the Count Dooku battle. Yeah, you do kind of progress from environment to environment, and again, you'd get some really cool cinematic elements of the way the game shows transitions from how they go from one area to the next, and this one in particular is just really cool. So, like, I mean, it keeps its environment variety nice, but at the same time, like, I mean, it really does show your progression in the fight, and... Again, like, I mean, along with the game's very competent, you know, difficulty balancing and, you know, the way in which you have your moves at your disposal and you can use the Force and all that. Again, this where this game really does shine, and, again, it's great. I fucking love this game, man. Like, I mean, I might talk some shit about it from time to time, but it is really cool. The transition shortly after this one is actually really fucking sick. I might stay silent for that one, actually, or I might keep on talking over it. We'll see, but for the time being, now we're out on the landing platform. Or is it just meant to be like the roof of a building? I don't know, there's like a bunch of shit on the landing pad, so who knows, really. Oh yeah, that's the stuff. Yeah, you can deflect, Grievous's bullets, blaster bolts, whatever. But yeah, your best technique is basically just to go to town on him. Although beware he doesn't use his grapple moves because they can cause some serious damage, man. So, just be on your guard. And now we've pretty much wound up in the area where you were fighting as Grievous beforehand. So maybe he jumped down there to jump back up there to... whatever, I'm not even gonna bother. Oh shit, that's also another one of Grievous's angry time modes when he tries to... oh, get a little bit angry. So, yeah, a very good boss fight for this point in the game, I feel. I mean, I'm not gonna say that it entirely makes up for the dullness of the Utapau section, but it is a very nice ending to it, so, yeah. Also, there's a lot more added effects in this place, I noticed. Like, I mean, you hear the ground shaking from the clones and battle droids fighting above. And again, you can see some dust particles going down, so, yeah, they really went all out to make this battle feel very cinematic. A lot more so than the movie itself, I think, which is quite good. Well, actually, the movie itself did also have some very different, outcomes for Grievous's fate, but I'll talk about that in a little bit.
What? You'll have to do better than that.
Let's finish this.
Yeah, to talk about it before I run out of time, one of the deleted scenes actually had Obi-Wan, I think, ripping out Grievous's, like, organs, kind of similar to what he did in the final film, except, like, he ripped them out and I think he burst them with his lightsaber, which was sick as hell, man. But, on that note, we're about to finish Grievous off, and I am Solidus-Skully, keep it new metal, and next time on the Revenge of the Sith commentary, well, we're gonna be skipping over a lot of stuff. See you later.
You'll never take me alive!